Guys, let's watch this video. Both male and female now. If you know, say you want to settle down, come close, come and sit down. This guy is going to tell us, it's meant to be 5, but I don't know whether not 2 or 3, one if you find. Number 1 or 2. Number 2 or 3, now I know if you find. Come and listen to the kind of people where you know go marry if they come your way. Let's start from part 1.
The first person you should never marry is the person who refuses responsibility. Pay attention to that phrase for a moment. Refuses responsibility, not struggles with responsibility. Refuses actual responsibility. There's a difference. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody fails. Everybody experiences setbacks. But mature people take ownership. Immature people make excuses in life. So I want you to listen carefully to how they talk. Their exes are a problem. Their parents were a problem. Their boss was the problem. Their friends were the problem. Society was the problem. Everybody is responsible except them. This should concern you because marriages require accountability. And where there's no accountability, you can't thrive in that relationship. So marriage requires ownership. It requires self-reflection. It requires growth. A person who cannot admit fault while dating becomes very difficult to live with after marriage. The third person you should not marry is one who refuses growth, because people assume love is enough. Love is important. It's a key element to establishing a solid, relationship, but love alone cannot compensate for stagnation. Healthy people grow, healthy people learn, healthy people evolve, healthy people develop. Nobody enters marriage perfect. The question is not whether somebody has flaws. The question is whether they are working on them or working on themselves. Can you receive correction? Can you receive advice? Can you receive wisdom? Can you learn from mistakes? Can they adapt? Can they improve? Because marriage requires continuous development. Marriage just does not stay the same. It requires development. Two people who stop growing eventually begin drifting apart. One of the most dangerous statements a person can make is, "This is just how I am." Why? Because it often signals resistance to growth. This is how I am. This is how I was born. This is how I was made. That's a person who doesn't want to change. So who they are today is not who they must remain tomorrow. Growth is one of the greatest gifts a person can offer a relationship. A fourth type of person is the one who destroys peace. Beauty is attractive. Money is attractive. Charm is attractive as well. And confidence is also attractive. But peace is priceless. Doesn't have a price. Many people discover this too late. Some relationships feel exciting, but they leave you emotionally exhausted. Some relationships feel passionate, but they leave you constantly anxious, feeling sorry, and the list goes on. Some relationships feel intense, but they leave you confused. A wise person asks a simple question: what happens to me when this person enters my life? Do I become stronger or weaker? Do I become calmer or more stressed for that particular matter? Do I become more focused or more distracted? Do I become healthier? These are questions you need to be asking. And if these questions are not being asked, you're not going to get far when it comes to that relationship. The right person should not become the greatest source of turmoil in your life. Life already contains enough challenges. Marriage should become a place of partnership, not a permanent battlefield. Peace is one of the greatest indicators of relational health. So do not underestimate its value. Here is the fifth person, the person who lacks integrity. This may be the most important one of them all, because integrity affects everything. Integrity determines trust. Integrity determines reliability. Integrity determines consistency. Integrity determines character. A person with integrity behaves consistently. Their words match their actions. Their promises match their behavior. Their public life matches their private life. You know where they actually stand. You know what they believe. You know what they value. Without integrity, everything becomes ultimately unstable in that particular relationship. Without integrity, trust becomes very weak. Without integrity, relationships become very fragile, and at the same time, commitment will become uncertain. So a person may be talented and lack integrity.
Ooh, a person may be talented but lack integrity. Wow, that is powerful. See, I found only 4 out of the 5. Maybe remember saying no do 2, because I went through his page and I ransacked. His handle will be in the description if you want to go look for the second one, because I couldn't find it. But yeah, this is really good and I like it. My dear, any relationship that you're going into and you're doubting yourself and you're asking yourself loads of questions, my dear, think twice, okay? Think twice. It will be on you if you know every red flag and you still carry your head choking. Yeah, it will be on you. I just thought I wanted to share. Let me know your own take in the comment section, and guess what? We move.